Good morning, good afternoon, and good night to some of you. Today we're back again, the 13th day of August 2022, to continue preaching the gospel, to continue educating our people, to continue directing the mindset of the true freedom fighters and lovers of freedom all over the world, for us not to divert from the main objective of what we are here to do. My name is Maazị Odinkeman Kandele Mwachineke, aka Afro-Cronkite, the second disciple of Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is still in DSS dungeon, and the zoo government or United Nations, they are not going to release him. We have to know that. We have to know that. Before we go into today's program, I want to let you know that one of the many reasons why that the world will never, on their own free will, to allow Biafrans to go, it's not just the present resources that we have in Africa, but in about 100 years to come, there will be a war of water control. This is a tips that I want to give to you. We must not forget about that. And why we are about to start, I want you to look on this point that you just saw on your screen. Take your time to Google it so that you can be able to follow up on what we are about to do. If you can't see very well, then I believe you can be able to see these very ones here. So that these are the things that we need to be putting our mindset towards these things. As you see the title, which refer to the Biafrans and the Oduduwa Agitators, that the one Nigerianists are winning over us, the freedom fighters. In other words, those one Nigerianists are helping the FULANIS to FULANIZE and Islamize Nigeria, or the zoo.
Must be with us. Therefore, without any further hesitation, we must proceed to offer every prayer to Chukwu Okike Abiyama, who resided in heaven. Therefore, as we always commence, not from today, but from of old, our Father who art in heaven, that your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee. All over this very planet that you created, they are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening, this gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation, as only you ordained, that this very gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British. My goodness me, I want to remain in the spirit. because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have spilled, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, O Lord of hosts, to have mercy upon us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word, which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist. You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoko. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy, because Biafra will come, and when it does, We will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all this we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. I had in he said,
Welcome back. I believe that by now, you might have Googled one or 2 points, begin to read going down on the contents which the zoo and the international media carried it. This is the reason why that we must remain focused. It doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter how they attack us, but the gospel must be preached. Just as I'm feeling it right now, they are attacking this very program now. Now, I want to start by going back on one of the expose that I did. Not going to play much, just a short clip, which is really going to connect us to exactly what we are here to do. You know what I'm saying now? Which had to do exactly what is happening today. Even before I begin to say it, our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, have been the one elaborating on these things, telling our people what needs to be done. But our people kept mute. They regard it as nothing. That is why it is very, very bad that when our people take things for granted, and then at a point of time, we see those things begin to happen before our very eyes. But we must continue, because as we are preaching, newborns of Biafrans are being born. Ones who have been maybe 17 will turn to 18. And so the maturity will begin to increase. And any child that is being born in the environment of the zoo Nigeria, once he looks around, their very child will actually know that exactly something is wrong with the zoo Nigeria. And that is why we say that there is no mecotalism in the zoo Nigeria. We must never forget that. We must never forget that. It is very, very important. We must never forget that. Also, we must not forget to also support the Eastern Security Network, our gallant men.
IPOB, one family. Biafrans all over the world. If we want safety and security for our people, then let's continue to support Eastern Security Network. All donations are welcome. No contribution is too small or too large. Do your part, knowing that freedom is in our hands, and together we must all rise to the occasion. Go to our website to make your contribution, www.ipobinUSA.org/donate. And remember that freedom is not free, but together we restore it, farm by farm, forest by forest, house by house, and street by street.
That's right. That's right. Now, we did a program yesterday concerning our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. That Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is still in detention. with a very harsh condition in DSS dungeon. And that expose that we did yesterday, or to analyze it in a way that our people can be able to understand or begin to reason in a very different perspective, that our leader has been an experiment or experimental tools of a slave. And not just the people of Biafrans. This had to do kowa yende a chicken Nigeria. Domin waɗangan Biafran da kaka gani yanzu nan shine zai liberate kowaye a cikin Nigeria. Liberation da muke faɗawa ba liberation cewa a ce 2023 presidential election. Domin yanzu idan British suka kawo wanda zai shiga a waɗangan president. Kwata-kwata 4 years, 2 years, you will still see that they will bring somebody who is worse than Buhari, the late Buhari, and put him there in order to destroy what happened. I mean, what the person had built. We know the case when Goodluck Jonathan want to fight terrorism in the zoo Nigeria with everything that he's got. He did that in Plateau. El Rufai came out with a common Twitter in order to chase him away. And with several attempts that the late Buhari have attempted in order to climb on the seat of power, the last one was on the 2015, which he said that if what happens in 2011 repeats itself again, that the baboons and monkeys are going to be soaked in blood. Who are these baboons? These baboons are you and I, who does not believe in their faith, in their radical faith, as I might say that, which is Islamic. We are the baboons. Who is the person that they are using as an experiment of that baboon to give you a face of what is going to be in the future? Mazen Namdekano. She is going to experiment in them. That is why we're telling you people to open your eyes. Open your eyes to see exactly what is going on. No amount of promises by anybody who is talking about putting Nigeria together is going to save you. Rather, it is going to help them to buy more time in order to see how they are going to crush everything agitating, or every group or everyone agitating for the freedom. That is my advice for you. Now, I want to bring into some comments on that broadcast that we did yesterday before we go ahead with what we are doing. You can see here it says that let them release him. The person is referring to Mazen Namdekano, that they should release him. I don't know what Nigerian government is planning to do. And what I'm trying to tell you, my brother or my sister, Asa Uku Nwa Ihedere, they can never release him. Because like I said, today in Africa, they are fighting in order to make sure that the resources, be it gold, cocoa, different type of resources in Africa, not just in Nigeria, but in whole Africa, as they are fighting to use those things to develop the Western world. In the next 100 years, what is going to be is water control. So they can never free will release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I just want to make that point clear. Now, moving forward to what Simon's son said. Simon's son said, yes, I believe you, brother, and God bless you. Keep going. We must go ahead without looking anybody. That is it. That is exactly what I'm talking about. Because the very thing or the system that they have been projected in order to rule and conquer Africa in perpetuity is to make sure that Africa keep feeding them. That is why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say that the last miracle on this planet of Earth is Biafra. Now, going forward, love you too, Ebuka Osita. Here now says Owen Palace. I say, Mazi, we are not going to mind them because they are big fools. That is why we are saying no election in Biafra land. That's it, my brother. That's it, my brother or my sister. Now here say that you are struggling in stupidity, DOS, Nelly, HOD criminals. They have nothing to offer. Biafran spokesman, ESN, Maz Simon Ekpa Biafran, keep moving forward. Of course, the HOD, all of them have sold out. You also say now, the DOS, and which by the Directorate State, the Directorate of State of Biafra, DOS, and the HOD, which is the head of directorate of this very movement, all of them have been sold out. Which one of the belief that they believe, where they learned that thing is from Gowon. When Gowon said that if had do been that he know that he can use money to buy anybody, that he's not going to waste a single bullet. That is the reason why that those of our forefathers that have fought to make sure that we live today, we owe them a very big gratitude. Because like our leader said, that those people who are sold out or people who are sabotaging what we are doing, those ones are the people who are fathered by the Janjaweed. Now here say by Mwike Goswell, my brother, you see, those people that are calling themselves POS, which is trying to talk about the Directorate State of Biafra, which is the DOS, that they are the ones giving the zoo government the straight. Because I said that they are winning. And that is the continuation of that very program that we did yesterday, the 12th of August 2022. Today is the 13th day. You also say now, because they are winning. When you see the way things are going on, people taking advantage of this agitation in order to solicit for a political position. That is why I said, what are we doing to those people? How are we making sure that they feel the pain that a woman or a man who lost his business, lost his home, how are we making them to feel the same pain? Which I made a reference about the Alaba International, that we called him on this very program, and he confirmed, trying to play a politics that it is the will of the people. I have to pull out that very article, which it says that it is a compulsory. Whereas few months ago, the same people used the song of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in order to chase away Ifanyoba when he came to Alaba International. I have to pull out that article. So such a people need to be used to taught a lesson so that they should stay clear from anything that had to do with this agitation. Because even when the Zoo Nigerian government, through by the Lagos state government, when they invade, destroy their home, their businesses, we still come out to cry. Just like the recent war happened in 2021 in Alaba, in Ladipo. A Biafran was killed. Which, if you do more investigation, you're going to find out that that very thing there, that very thing that happened there, it's a setup. You're also saying, if you do more investigation, you're going to see that that very man that was killed, or those people that was killed, that they are hardcore. If you do investigation, you will see that somebody have given their pictures. You're also saying that, and they have studied these people, they have known them. So when they came with that issue of engine, they have to kill the very people that they are. These people can go extra miles to make sure that they do what? They stop us on what we're. That is why we are telling you that these people can never give you your freedom, free will. It is impossible. It is impossible for them to give you your freedom. It is impossible. You have to take it. Because a lot of things are at stake. According to them, their evil empires is at stake. Using Africa to enrich themselves is at stake. You're also saying now, all of those things put together to, and also to join to what is going to happen in the future of water resources control. You might not, but you see what I'm talking about. We have not even gone to the main program yet, but just trying to elaborate on this very point that we are trying to make you to understand that, yes, indeed, there is something that you must do in order to make sure that you encourage or you push the next person to move forward. And as we're making this, you can endeavor to go and follow these people. These ones who are making a very great point, taking their time to listen and to also make sure that they give out their own perspective. Go and follow them. Now, Eze Nwa Olisa said, I can't wait to see the new song, Chineke. Chukwu Kabiama is with us. We must continue until Biafra. MNK will be glorified 100%. Udoderege IPUB autopilot worldwide. Ndi Oma Omo Chineke. Thank you very much. Yes, of course. You know, we are working tirelessly in our various departments to make sure that we give out everything that we have. So all hands must be on deck. The songs is coming out. It's coming out. My introduction being IPOB, active financial member, serving the indigenous people of Biafra through media, evangelist, and also in music. It is not just to say it, but it is talking a do. Now here it says, this man is in a very bad situation, and DOS are busy fighting for money. Yeah, he is referring to, that is why I say you make sure, please, you can go and follow them. I'm going to follow them, because this is exactly what our leader Nnamdi was advising us to do. He said this man is in a very bad situation, and DOS are busy fighting for money. What a world. Who is he referring to? He's referring to the same man that we made the program with. The same man that the Fulani are using him as an experiment of a slave boy. You're also saying now, this is the man he's talking about. He's talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And you, what are you doing? And the people that he left the leadership, which is the DOS, they are busy fighting for money. What a world. What a word. Then here David Webb said that my African family, I think David Webb is not from the zoo. It doesn't come from any place in the zoo. Maybe it's from one of these African countries. And by looking at it, maybe Kenya or Eritrea or. But anyway, he said, my African family, a message is sent. Of course, a message is sent. So you see that I think maybe the program I did yesterday was when I said that Mazen Namdekan is not just value to the Afrans, but he is also value to the Africans at large, because he said, when Biafra come, that those of you who will go and enjoy democracy, a pure organic democracy, should go ahead and do that. But as for him and for those who are ready to follow him, that they are going to make sure that Nigeria is removed from the curriculum of the world. And this is exactly what he's saying here, David Webb, that my African family, a message has been sent. Love, compassion, truth, and understanding are at this time in accession. War, killings, and deception do not travel with us. War, killings, and deception do not travel with us. Earth is traveling to heaven through the gift that mankind was gifted. Creation turn away from deception to follow truth. Good people of the earth, hear these words. Hear these words. Now, this is a message in the future. By the time the Afrans and the Africans being liberated, deception is not going to be our portion, because there will not be room for that. Everything will be accountability and everything will be transparency. It is not just saying it by mouth or putting it on a paper. Once there is transparency in everything, there won't be anything like war. That is the reason why Onyendu said that by the time Biafra is restored, you know what I'm saying now? By the time Biafra is restored, that the so-called South, after 10 years, and none of them decided in order to do what? To have their own independent, that we are going to form a lingua, a language, select people from different domination of the ethnic groups that comprise Biafra, lock them in a room, that they will create a language. So, where is all this is going to come from? Only 10 years, he said, meaning that everything will be transparent in Biafra land. You know, and the world are going to learn from us. So there won't be anything like war or killings, because you'll be busy. You will be busy working 24/7. And when you come back home, your wife will be waiting for you to do the other job. So there won't be any need for any criminality. Everything will be transparent. You know, so that is where that is what David Webb is trying to say. You know, so now. He also went on to say that earth is traveling to heaven through the gift that mankind was gifted. Creation turned away from deception to follow truth. Good people of the earth, hear this word. And he went on to say that unite mankind, turn away from the ways of deception. War and killings, brothers and sisters, is not the way to truth. You also say now, this is a future. He's talking about future. He is talking about me. He'd be very, very happy to see that his text or his comment was put to light for other people to listen and also to learn from him. And that would be very, very nice of you, David Webb. in whichever country or African country that you are. So you are to spread this very gospel to your people, and also let them know that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has been on the detention, which is illegal detention, in the DSS, which is the what is it called? DSS, Department of State Service of the Nigeria, which we call it Zoo Nigeria, which is this Department of State Service of the Nigeria is like a SSS, it's like FBI in the United States of America. And how do they get Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? They have to kidnap him from Kenya, smuggle him to Nigeria in order to forcefully kill him. And that is why we, the disciples of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, are keeping it up in order to make sure that his legacy still remains alive and he still remains relevant. And like I said, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said that he is not going to stop until the whole Africa is free. So please, David Webb, we plead with you to spread this very gospel and follow us. These very pages that you see on the spotlight are commenting positive towards the very movement, to also follow them and see what they are doing. Now, here by Chinyere Jane said, "Nothing will ever happen to you, my good shall fight your battle, and we shall hold our peace. They can only harm the flesh, but they can touch the heart." Amen. They cannot do anything to our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Nothing will ever happen to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, he's trying to say, or she's trying to say. And so say now, this is exactly what we're doing, creating this awareness. And then here he said, we are killing our brothers because we love them so much. We are killing our brothers because we love them so much that we don't want to live without them, and still don't want them to live with their human rights. Hypocrites of the highest level. We are killing, real Idris, Ozo Hem, Ozo Vehe. He's referring to the people who are serving the Fulanis, claiming that they love the Anambra Bonkanye, the Anamblerians. You must help us to build Anambra State. These are the people that you're referring to. The people that will come to you and tell you that IPOB, the indigenous people of the Biafra movement, are an ideology. And you can kill ideology with guns and bullets. And today, they succeeded by forcefully putting themselves there, with, of course, with the help of the DOS. Today, it's on the other side. That is what Idris is trying to elaborate on, that these governors, these politicians are killing their brothers because they claim that they love them so much. And they don't want to, oh my goodness. It is quite pathetic. It is quite pathetic. Now, this is the this very message that I want to bring up, just because of the program that we did yesterday concerning our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, which said that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is still in DSS dungeon and he is suffering very, very dearly. He is suffering very, very dearly, and we have to really step up our game. Now, moving to the very program of today, we want to first of all take you back to one of the programs that I did, expose that I did some time ago. And this very expose had a connection with the very thing that is happening today. It has a connection with the very thing that is happening today. Just hold on. Let me bring it up to the light.
Chukwokika must be with us. Therefore, without any further hesitation, we must proceed to offer every prayer to Chukwu Okike Abiyama who resided in heaven. Therefore, as we always commence, not from today, but from of old, our Father who art in heaven, Nna nke bi n'eluigwe, ka aha gị dị nsọ, that your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee. All over this very planet that you created, they are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening, this gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation as only you ordained that this very gospel must be preached.
Of course, this very gospel must be preached. Now, looking at this is a program that I did. This message came to me on the 22nd of November 2021 about the massive recruitment in Maiduguri in the northern province of the zoo, Nigeria. And I did this expose. Those who are following me in Idu Biafra TV/radio, when the zoo Nigerian government have pulled it down, will really understand when I was doing this exposition about massive recruitment in the northern province, about the plan, their second plan to declare Atiku as the winner of 2019 general election. That is their second plan. And another plan is to forcefully take over the presidential, just like what they did in Afghanistan by Taliban. Do you understand what I'm saying now? This very message I'm about to play is the first message that the person sent to me. Now listen to it, because it is going to connect us to the very program that we are going to do today. You understand what I'm saying now? It is going to connect us to the very program that we are going to do today. Listen.
Hello, good morning, brother. Because what I'm about to tell you, for granted.
You listen to that. That what he is about to tell us, that we shouldn't take it for granted. But of course, that is the very thing that we are doing. Because I remember when Nnamdi Kanu came to the United States of America, he talked to our people over there that they should support the movement financially with arms and guns. They took it for granted. Even up until today, majority of them, it is not even up to 1% in the United States of America is supporting the Biafra movement financially to support our gallant men. To support our gallant men. Every day, people are finding it difficult to deep down their pocket to make sure that they support the struggle, because they are taking everything for granted.
There's a war coming ahead anyway.
You see, this is a confirmation after the prophecies of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. There is a war coming out, and mind you, this very person, he is inside. He was inside, and then he left the system in 2018. He was inside inside the system. He left the system in 2018
from intelligence source.
from intelligence source.
And India now they made massive recruitment
They
apart
are doing
from
massive
the
that these people, that he got this information from a reliable source, that these people, the Fulanis, are doing a massive recruitment.
regular recruitment now going on with the Nigerian army.
He is not, at that time, he was not talking about the regular recruitment that is going on with the Nigerian army. Which are those people that today, when you hear that Boko Haram killed 200 soldiers, 300 soldiers, 500 soldiers, the people that are being killed are the people from the south, the people from the Biafra land, the people from Oduduwa, which is the west. These are the people that are being killed. These are the people who are rushing to go and join the military. Because the Nigerian government are going to do everything to reduce our population in any means that they can.
They are also doing a massive recruitment in the northern province.
That they are, this is the message. This is exactly where we are getting at. They are also doing a massive recruitment in the northern province. In Maiduguri, you remember somebody the other day was telling people what he saw in Maiduguri. All those Tucano, all those weapons that the Nigerian government acquired from the world powers and the rest of them, all of them are in the hands of the Boko Haram. Instead of giving those weapons to the so-called Nigerian army, the people who are joining Nigerian army to fight terrorists, they will not. They will take those weapons to do what? To give to the terrorists. You know what I'm saying now? That is why from the beginning I said, make inquiry. Look at this. Google these points so that you can be able to understand exactly what we're talking about. Go to this point. Let's continue.
More especially in Maiduguri there.
More especially in Maiduguri, that is exactly where they are doing the massive recruitment. Massive recruitment, Islamic recruitment.
Now, India now, the recruitment is going on in the disguise of them recruiting what they call it, Islamic students.
That the recruitment is going on in disguise of recruiting Islamic students.
You understand? And anime this anime their base now for which is the training camps now. Anime in form of an Islamic school being set up for these people.
You see that they are doing the camp, they are doing the Islamic disguise schools, but the actual thing that they are building is what? Is the military, Islamic military that is going to take over. You know what I'm saying now? And where are you going to find those things? You will see them in police. You will see them in Navy. You will see them in Army. You will see them in every sector. In every sector of the military or any force service in the zoo Nigeria. Do you understand what I'm saying now? These are the places that you're going to see it. And that is going to bring us to the next point. It's going to bring us to the next point for you to see exactly what we're talking about. So when we say that the people should wake up from their slumber, it is exactly the time. You know what I'm saying now? It is now or never. It is now. Now let me pull out this. Just hold on. Let me pull out this one so that you can be able to. Let me be giving it to you bit by bit. I'll be giving it to you bit by bit so that you can, at least for you to understand. Now, look at this now. What you are seeing here, these faces that you're seeing here are all Fulanis in Nigeria. Police. You understand what I'm saying now? Now, let us look at this comment. Let us look at this comment. This comment says that why are all these faces in the police? Why are many of these entry-level police officers looking like Fulani headsmen, if I may ask? This is it. This is it. The person is asking question. We have not even listened to the video. We have not seen the video, right? Most of us have seen the video, but to give it more analysis on what people are thinking, on what people, the idea people are getting. These people are going to be sent to your villages to come and kill you or to come and arrest you because they are putting on uniform. The uniform, you must respect that uniform. But what we are telling you is this: any police, any army, anybody that you see in a uniform, all of them are terrorists in disguise. The voice note that we played now, which I did this expose in November 2021 about the exposition of this massive recruitment, about the exposition of declaring Atiku as the winner of the 2019, whereby taking down their so-called President Buhari for him not to answer for the cause or for the question, pending question, that the real Buhari have died. Another one is to use the terrorists to take over the president and make this exposition. Now, here we are. After the graduation, because in that Maiduguri, where they are pumping all the equipment that were meant for the military to use to fight terrorists, they are going to use all of them to practice, to do their internship. Those who want to specialize in how to fly aeroplane and all these flying birds, they are going to go into that section. The ones of weaponry, they are going to go into that section. The ones of computer, they are going to go into that section. They are even bringing even the military of the United Kingdom are even there with them in order to help, because what they are after is the resources control of Africa, be it in the future, because these people, they have seen. So they must do anything in order to help the Fulanis to conquer Africa, to Islamize Africa. There is a video some time ago, 2021, thereabout. A Fulani man residing in the United States of America, asking for his fellow brothers in the Islam, those who have a deep pocket, to support the cause of Islam, that they are going to start from the West Africa, which is Nigeria. And where are they starting from? Nigeria? In the south. In the south, where, and when you talk about south, you're talking about Biafra land, you're talking about the Yorubas, the places, those who massively do not believe in the Islam, more especially in Biafra land. In Yoruba, which is Oduduwa, they have succeeded in order to convert some of them. You understand what I'm saying now? But these places are where they are having their target. The man right now, he is now touring the whole Africa. Those who have a deep pocket are supporting his cause because of Islam. You understand what I'm saying now? Everything is playing. That is why this man is asking, why are many of these entry levels of police officers in Nigeria in this 2022 looking like Fulani headsmen, if I may ask? Now, here by Joseph Madobige, most of these people, to believe you me honestly, most of these people that are commenting these things, to believe you me honestly, they are supporting one Nigeria. You understand what I'm saying now? But it is good if they will see this message. If these people are going to see this message, he said here that we are finished. Wallahi. Stark illiterate from Sambisa. We don't die, yo. You know what I'm saying now? Now he got a 6th reply. Let me see what he have here. Here replied, ha ha ha. We are finished. Wallahi. Ha 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 ha. They are laughing about it. They are laughing about it. Here he said, ha ha ha. I can't stop laughing, bro. They are laughing about it. Here I say, Beso Kechuku, ha ha ha. These are the flavors. Here it says, we are my brother. It shall never be well with Britain. Good one. Uzego Darlington. Here say, go and get someone special to educate you. We have to think before you speak. These are the one Nigerianists. These are the people strongly campaigning for this very thing. You understand now? Now, let us do this thing. Go back and listen to that very audio. The video. Let us listen to it. Let us listen to it. Now look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Why are many of these entry-level police officers looking like Fulani terrorists? You know what I'm saying now? Let us listen and then see if what I am talking about is true or not. Because seeing is believing.
Yeah? No, sir. 100. What about who? Yes. But how many idea? 80 or 70 or 100? 80.
Right number. Right number.
Right number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
10,
11,
12, 13, 14,
15,
16,
17,
18, 19,
20, 21, 22, 23, 25, 24, 24, 5,
26,
27,
28,
29,
30,
31, 32, 33,
34,
36,
38, 38,
39,
40,
41, 42, 45,
43,
44,
45,
46, 47,
48, 49,
50, 51, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55,
56,
56, 57,
58,
59,
60,
60,
61.
Now, before we continue, even as these people are making this counting, there are some people that will be watching at it and say they can't even count 1, 2, 3. But they can kill. That is what you have to know. If they cannot be able to count 1, 2, 3, but they will learn the word shoot. They will learn the word kill them. They will learn the word go shoot. That is what you have to know in your score. That is what you have to know. That is why one of the reasons why that we are making this expose for you to understand exactly what is going on. More especially those 90% of Biafrans who are giving their money to the Zoo Nigerian government. Be it in America, be it in Europe, be it in Asia, or even in Africa. For you to know that it is not about counting 1 to 3. You understand saying now? They actually want you to see their faces. You can do nothing. Some people will be laughing. They cannot even speak English. They cannot even count 1 to 3. This is exactly what some people will be talking or writing because they are foolish. It is happening right now. We did this exposition in 2021. Our leader, Mazen Namdekan, have been prophesizing on these things. Which one of the things that he said in 2012, he said that if what happened in 1963 down to 1970, if he repeats himself again, then Biafrans are going to go. But before he said that those of you who have Biafrans, who have Nigeria at heart, should come out and condemn what is going on. You're so saying now. So I just want to make this point so that you can't bring your stupidity into this platform or be writing junk that they can't even speak English. Those on the other side, the side of the GOS that have sold the struggle, they are free to do that. But I'm talking about common man like you and I that have something upstairs, or we can reason. Or we can reason to the right direction to do what we're supposed to do. They don't know how to speak English. They don't know how to count 1 to 3. It doesn't matter if they make mistakes. But the point here is that for you to see their faces, because this is the write-up. This is the write-up. Why are these people? Look at it here. This is the write-up. I want you to see it. It did not say, why are these police officers don't know how to count 1 to 3. That is not what the write-up says. It is not what the write-up says. It does not say, why is these people, they can't speak good English. Of course, you know, that is the main thing here is, why are their faces? The people newly recruited in Nigerian force, police, why are their faces looking like Fulani headsmen? The question here is, why are the Fulani headsmen recruited into Nigerian force? This is the one you see. You have not seen the one that was newly recruited into the Nigerian army. You have not seen the one that is newly recruited in the Nigerian Navy. You have not even seen the one that is being recruited in the Nigerian custom. All those people that troop in with train, fueled in train, in disguise of 2023 election. Where do you think those people are? These are the people. They will come in because the Fulani master, which is the grand patron, Buhari, opened the gate for them that Africans can come in on a visa arrival. The Africans can come in. This is a plan. Crying out loud, let our people wake up and see the way these people, that they don't take things granted. They don't take things for granted. But we do. We take things for granted. They remain consistent and determined. We don't. That is why I said that they are winning us. The truth must be spoken. They are winning us. And look at it here. Why is Fulani herdsmen recruited in? This is a serious question, but some people are going to laugh about it, even on this live program that we're talking about here. That is a question. So let us continue. Let us continue. Let us continue. Let us continue. Because we must preach the gospel. We must preach it. We must preach it. Let's continue.
62, 63, 64, 65,
67,
68, 69, 70, 71, 72,
73,
74, 75,
76, 77,
78,
79,
50,
80,
80,
81,
82, 83, 85, 84, 85, 86,
87,
88,
89,
90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96,
97, 97,
98,
99,
100,
101,
102,
103,
103,
104,
104,
105, 106,
107,
108,
109,
110,
110,
111, 112,
13, 114,
115,
160,
117,
118,
119,
120,
121,
122,
123, 124,
125, 126, 127.
As you are reasoning on this point, know ye that these are commanders. So, know ye that these are commanders. All of them are commanders. Commanding squad, making contacts to bring in as much as they can from various countries of Africa where they come from, or various forests where they come from in Africa. These are commanders. Do you understand what I'm saying now? These people are commanders. So you have to get that. It's not a thing to laugh over. To say they don't know how to speak English. They don't know how to count. They don't know. Here they will count it and give you the actual number, because the people that they are working for, you know what I'm saying, they need to know the actual numbers. This is not election where they will use 50 people to get up to 2,000. No. This one, Ojoro no de. A chicken wa and ganyan zunnan Bab Ojoro. Abunda muke ga muku. Kana gane ku? Kunnen Hausawa za ku tashi a barci. Domin abubuwan da kaka gani yanzu nan masu nan kan yarga ya faɗa wanga nan. Kuma ni kuma yanzu na riga na expose a 2021, November 2021. Lokacin da muka samu sako cewa akwai massive recruitment a cikin Maiduguri. Waɗangan bindigogi, waɗangan jirgin saman nan da zu Nigerian government suka tsaya, suka boro kuɗi daga World Bank, daga China, za su ɗauka waɗangan kuɗin nan su siya weapon. Kuma weapon ɗin nan za a muku ƙarya cewa ana so a ba ma sojoji Nigeria waɗangan weapon ɗin nan. So he fight Boko Haram and terrorists. Amma dai waɗangan weapon nan za su ɗauka shi su ba ma terrorists. Jirgin sama nan za su kwaya inda ake tuka jirgin sama. Bindigogin nan za su kwaya inda aka kakkashe mutane, ake operate wa'angan bindigan nan. Muka yi wani expose cewa wa'angan mutanen nan Fulani da kaka gani yanzu, second option cewa za su yi declare Atiku Abubakar as the winner at cikin 2019 general election. A to kenan su yi cuwa-cuwa su sa Buhari nasu nan da yake yanzu a cikin power su sa shi a gefe, domin kerin mutane ko kuma the word of the power ba su yi tamba cewa to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ya ce wai Buhari ya riga mutu a 2017. To Allah ka zo bayan da ka gama tenor din naka, ka zo mu yi maka DNA. One third option, which is the ultimate one, which is exactly what they're going to do. Upon they are paru a cikin Afghanistan. She ne zai paru yanzu nan. Mun expose din nan a 2021. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu ya prophesy wa en ga abubuwan nan. To menene kake so yanzu nan? Shi ne muka ga kunnan Hausawa. In ka zo na gurin za gama da ku gan abin da ya faru a cikin a Kaduna yanzu nan. El Rufai ya riga ya fita yanzu ya ce wai terrorists sun ga sun take over Kaduna. Sun ban election 2023. Maiduguri, room. Niger, room. Duka. Shi ne muka ga muku wani gabun nan. Domin ku tashi a barci. Kana gane ku? Ku tashi a barci. Bari mu ci gaba. To da kana ga wai abun nan ba wai zaka dinga ba su san inda ake kirga 1 2 3 amma da sun san inda ake cewa truth. Sun san language cewa go and catch him, go and burn that village. The sun san wa'angan sun san inda ake operate bindigogi AK-47, AK-49, different kinds of weapons. Sun san inda ake operate one. So ba abun da sai ce yanzu nan zaka ce wai ba su san inda ake kirga 1 2 3 What am I trying to say here, my brothers in Africa that are going to watch this program? What is playing in Nigeria today, which we call it the zoo Nigeria, because the people who are living in Nigeria, they don't reason, they don't think that the FULANIS, they are taking over to FULANIZE Africa, starting from Nigeria, and they are going to move to the next level upon next level, which we're going to show an article here reported by United Nations, how the Islamic State are taking hold of so many of African countries. But let's continue.
128. 129.
130,
131. 132.
133, 134,
135. 136. 137.
138, 139, 140, 141,
142.
143, 144, 145,
146.
147, 148, 150,
150.
151, 152, 153, 154, 155, 156, 157, 158, 159,
156.
161,
170.
163,
164.
165,
167.
167.
Last to the number 168, sir.
You see? Just hold on. It has not finished yet. It has not finished. Let me put it back. I thought it had finished. You know, most of this is once I just see the write-up, I just save it. When it's necessary, I just use it. So I'm just watching it as you're watching it right now. I'm just watching it as you are watching it right now. So let me get it back again, please. Let us just a moment.
IPOB, one family. Biafrans all over the world. If we want safety and security for our people, then let's continue to support Eastern Security Network. All donations are welcome. No contribution is too small or too large. Do your part, knowing that freedom is in our hands, and together we must all rise to the occasion. Go to our website to make your contribution, www.ipobinUSA.org/donate. And remember that freedom is not free, but together we restore it, farm by farm, forest by forest, house by house, and street by street.
Now let us continue.
The other commander, yes, the leader of the team here. I welcome you formally. The other commander, yes, the leader of thank you, leader. The other commander, yes, the leader of the team here.
Did you see what he said? Did you hear the word? He said, commanders. Commanders. I can hear what the man is trying to say. He didn't say it very loudly, but did you hear the word commanders? I said that the people who are here are commanders. Let's hear again.
Leader, the other commander, yes, the leader of the team here. I welcome you formally.
Do you remember this man? You see this face? This man here. If you remember, there was a Fulani man that was making an exposition saying that it is the government that is giving them gun, that cow does not produce AK-47. If you remember, this man was there. This man was the one that was making call, telling the man to stop. This man, look at it. This man here. Well, you can't do him anything. But what are we trying to tell our people here? The message to send out to our people is this. That Nagani Ugo Ebelugumbabu. Ugo Ebelugumbabu. This is the moment. All of these things that we've been preaching for years, all the exposition that our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have been proselytizing, this is the moment. This is the moment. Let's continue.
Well, thank Almighty Allah for giving the opportunity to serve our nation in a very special way.
You see, that Almighty Allah is going to give them a speciality in their special ways.
The recruitment has been as a result of the security challenges facing the nation.
You see, the challenges that have been facing the nations, which is we Biafrans agitators, Oduduwa agitators. These are the people facing them with challenges. So they have brought their brothers and sisters in order to, they don't even hear what he's saying. They've already knows exactly. They have already know what exactly what what this man is saying, just to use it to confuse a lot of few people. Because the very message has been sent to them. They have given them to the language that they can be able to understand. What this man is saying, the people that cannot be able to speak to count 1, 2, 3, or how can a solo grammar, the people that cannot be able to read to count 1, 2, 3 are these people that they are speaking this grammar or this English. They don't understand whatever this man is saying. What this man is saying, he now playing politics to convince those people who believe in one Nigeria, which I said that one Nigerianists are winning the freedom fighters, agitators, helping the Fulani to Fulanize and Islamize the Nigeria. You know what I'm saying now? So the question here is, what role are you playing to make sure that Nigeria is totally disintegrated?
Which we believe you can bring a version of communities will not have best to report instances of movement of people in your domains. That's why you ask.
You see, Know how to report the movement of people domains, people's movement in your domains. You understand what I'm saying now? Because after this, they are going to take off these clothes. You will see them shining shoes. They will now go undercover. Do you understand what I'm saying now? They will now go undercover. You're thinking that he's a shoe shiner. You're thinking that he's saying Norike. By the time that he pull out his ID, then you will know that he is an undercover police, Nigerian police. Which is in order to find a way to exterminate you, monitor your areas, and wipe you overnight. That is where you see that when anything that is happening in any areas in the zoo Nigeria, you can never see any police or military come there to do anything. They cannot. They will tell you that a clearance has never been given to them. Their last line is to take over the presidency. That is their last line.
You are going to stay there and work there in your diverse communities.
In both states, remember, yet Allah, they have national security. So they are making it more officially. So as we're bringing in this point, you can also be Googling it.
As much as possible. So you must be sincere to you and the God Almighty Allah and the communities you are serving. We believe that you have to contribute when it comes to sharing. Literally, you can get in your communities about the improvement and the people who aid in the better in this security in your various communities in the state and beyond. Please, for God's sake, at all times, try to be honest and share to yourself. Don't get compromised. For God's sake. You should not justify the appointment that is being made to you in your thousands across the country. I wish you all the best. Also, Allah's guidance. Thank you and God bless you. Sakona shi ne muna duka kwamfani Allah guda da ya kaddare an ɗauke wannan aiki na tsaron ƙasa domin ya da cikin ƙasa na shan tsaro. Ma'ana shi an ɗauke ku daga ƙauyukan jihohi daban-daban a nan ku yi aiki cikin wurin ku ya san labarin ƙauyukan ya san mutum.
That those of them that have been picked in their different areas, you know, like I said, in different areas, these are commanders. And they are now entitled to bring more people. The more people that they bring, the more their rank rises. That anybody that have them have already having everything that when they are anybody that would have them have getting everything that they wanted.
An kawo ɗan sanda ko wasu misali da kogi haka nan bai san al'adar garin ku ba, bai san halayen garin ku, bai san miyagu wani ƙwarwa na amma ku wani ku ya san miyagu mutane ya akwai cikin ku.
That anybody, any place that they put in them, they don't know their house, they will not know their house, where they are coming from. But they themselves are going to know everywhere each and everyone is coming from. Does this represent the same thing that he said in English? Of course not. Politics, talking about compromise. If they compromise, they are going to pursue them one by one. That if they don't do their work, all of them will be sent to their home. All of them will be sent back to their homes.
dan da kuwa lokacin da sai ya haisha sai mutane to ba shi da wannan zamani ya wuce wallahi kun kai shi da kudu ana kama kurkura guda za a kore in ma mun ba ku sa wa'ai ba ku sama da su a kore ba ne idan ba ku sa mun da ban sabani wata sa
that they should make sure that they are holding their phones to give every report, every single information. You know, so now to report it and to take action immediately. Any action that is necessary to make sure that they protect the land, to protect this Nigeria as they are seeing it, that they should make sure that they do everything. Does this thing looks like the same thing that he was saying in English?
Yes, that to that's the gaskiya. Mutane gari ma za su yi koke ta a kore ko ba ku rumani. Haka mutane gari za su ga tunanin ko su ko abin da asin wani gare ku.
That they should do whatever they like to protect the land. That they are police. You see? That they have the right, they are the law, that they are the police. They can do anything that they want, all in the name of Allah. You're also saying now, they can do anything they want, all in the name of Allah. Let's continue. That they have given them the right. That they should help to give information against the people, that information need to be reported against them, the agitators. By their Allah grace, they are going to deal with each and every one of them. Every one of the agitators that they've given report against. That they should work with truth.
Yeah, CP ko wani abin shi maka mashin zuwa kila ko fara kusa da ko da abin haka. Amma sakamakon Allah ya wuce.
That the time for them to take over Nigeria is now. A time to be as a moi, as a time to be dulling. That time has passed. That if they work, that they are going to be blessed by their Allah. What is that blessing that they are going to be blessed? It is your villages. It is your wives. It is your children. They are going to kill you. Take over your wife. Share your children. You cannot see them. You can see them. That this very moment, that is a very dangerous moment. Now, what they are going to do now, because they will take this program that I made on this translation, they will give it to people like this Eflef that call himself Soludo of Anambra, or the Uzodenjo. They will say, but look at what this man is saying, or the Nkema, he's translating. He said, no, they will bring another person. Come and translate to him what he need to hear, in order to debunk what I am saying, in order to debunk the reality that the faces of the people being recruited in the police are Fulani headsmen. They will remind him, are you not aware that they are Africans? Yes. Are you not aware that Muhammad Buhari on the other day in the before the leaders of the world that he gave a visa arrival of Africans to come to Africa? You say yes. So what are you talking? We should learn how to bring peace to our mouth. Don't mind those mixed grants. Don't mind them. Do you want more money? Do you want contract? What do you want? So are you sure it's not what he's trying to say? He's not translating negative. He's not translating another thing contrary to what we are saying here. No. So even some people in this agitation will say, no, you don't even know what he's talking about. You don't know how to speak Hausa. But this very Hausa that I started on the 18th of February 2021 make a very great wave that Hausa people are very appreciative to it. Which our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, when he made his position on the people that killed Muhammad Gumi in Imo State, he said those that translate Hausa should translate it. Do you understand what I'm saying now? I am telling you what they are going to do before they will begin to say it. Let's continue. That they are in charge, that they are the law, that they are the law, they are in charge. So they are giving them power. Did you hear this thing when he was saying it in English? That is a question. This thing that I'm saying, translating. You also say now, this thing that I'm saying, did you hear them when he was saying it in English? Of course not. You can go and watch it again. I'll have a lot of things to cover today. That is, you help them to secure their land. That is why the title said that the one Nigerianists are winning freedom fighters, agitators, helping the FULANIS to Fulanize and Islamize Nigeria. And here, they are one of their leaders is telling them that they should help them to capture their land. What else do you want to hear? At the end, they are going to be rewarded, all of them. That the law of the land must be respected through them. They have to be afraid of their Allah. That they must get their land, their casa. I want you to notice something. If I can play this thing again because of this. When he was speaking English, you will see the faces of these people behind the camera. Do you understand what I'm saying now? You will see the faces of these people, how they are putting a smiling face. But now when you get to the main business, the Hausa people can't do anything, according to them. But you people can do something. You people can do something. By the special grace of God, very soon we are going to kick full in Hausa program. You see the faces. They are now serious because the man are begin to speak the language that they can be able to understand. You will now see them begin to reason on those things, bringing more ideas. But when he was making a political speech in English, you will see their faces, they are smiling. You didn't see how this man behind him was giving that directive. He is the man. I told you, I know them. That is why I said to you, you must know them. Now, giving them power that it is a work, it is their own work to make sure that they capture anybody that is dealing or doing anything in order to destabilize the country. You understand what I'm saying now? Using FULANIS. The faces are the Fulani terrorists coming from all the countries because they now want to use the system. They have seen that using the system of Fulani headsmen parading in all the forests, that one does not work again. People are waking up from their sleep. ESN is there. So now they want to use the system to freely walk. That is why they are telling them now that then it is your right. You are the law. So we are now telling you that anybody you see as a police, that person is a terrorist, is a Fulani headsman. That you cannot do anything, that is a lie. That is a lie. Do you understand what I'm saying now? That is a lie. Everybody needs to arm yourself. You need to protect yourself. Whatever that you can be able to protect yourself. Whatever that you can use to protect yourself. Get yourself a gun. Get yourself a machete. Any police, Nigerian police, see these faces. This is a point of contact. The faces that you saw here, all of them are terrorists. No single face there resemble an Igbo man. No single face there resemble a Yoruba man. No single face there resemble an Ijaw man. No single face there resemble anybody in the Western, not even Hausa. All of them are Fulanis. You know what I'm saying now? All of them are Fulanis, terrorists. Kill the motherfuckers. Kill the motherfuckers. I'm going to play it again for you to see. I want you to see the faces of these people behind him when he was talking about, when he was making speech in English. Let's continue. It is not just speaking, no, that after we've spoken like this, and you just say, you have to take it serious. Use Mazen Nnamdi Kanu as a point of contact. They are using Mazen Nnamdi Kanu as what? As a tools to make an experiment of a slave. They are using Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. They are using him. Do you understand what I'm saying now? They are using him. So it's not just to speak. When you see any police, see any military, see it, kill them motherfuckers. Do you understand what I'm saying now? Are they not law? Of course they are law. From the back, kill the motherfuckers. Get yourself prepared. Get yourself prepared. Very important. Let's continue. That everyone should carry their guns. Carry your guns. Get yourself ready to be shoot. Do you understand what I'm saying now? Get yourself ready and shoot. And that is why at this very dangerous moment, nobody is allowed to take any video. Nobody is allowed to take any picture. Do you understand what I'm saying now? Nobody is allowed to take any video. Nobody is allowed to take any picture. Do you understand what I'm saying now? If you cannot join what we are doing, go back to your home, wait for them to come and slaughter you. Because they are not coming for the people, the strong ones like us. They are coming for the vulnerable ones like you. So go there and sit your butt and wait for them to come and kill you. Do you understand what I'm saying now? Not people like us. Do you understand what I'm saying now? So, if you don't want to join what we are doing, go and sit and wait for your death. Because they're going to come and slaughter you. Once they come, they kill you. We use it to do exposition, to motivate other people to wake up from their sleep. The truth must be spoken. That's why I don't look at the comments. I can only look at the comments if I wish, when I want to do a next exposition, to see the people that are making sense. Because this very program is going to bring a lot of negative comments. Do you understand what I'm saying now? It is going to bring a lot of negative, because it is even exposing them. In every day by day that we come up to speak, to talk to our people, they are not happy about it, because we are exposing them. We're exposing them. Do you understand? I may expose them. I'm not happy. They are not happy. They are not happy. They are not happy. Next 20 minutes, we're going to come to the end of the program. If you don't finish here, then next time we'll continue exactly where we stopped. Because the gospel will be preached. You see, that they should help to nullify the system, that they should help to make sure that everything is working for good for them. Because they have been replaced by the previous ones to bring changes. The previous ones was sacked or killed or poisoned. So they are now being replaced by those ones to bring changes, because those ones, they don't want to do their evil work. Do you understand what I'm saying now? They don't want to do their evil work. So they are the owner of the Nigeria. They can do whatever they like. You can do nothing. What if you get me? That whatever this thing that they are embarking, it is going to bring blessing to all of them. This thing that they are about to embark on, it is going to bring a blessing to all of them. And they are Allah. That they give them everything. They give them money. They give them wealth. They give them house. They give them gun. Nigerian police, previous ones, Nigerian army, previous ones, all the money being collected by the Zoo Nigerian government, borrowed from the Western world in order to acquire weapons. They don't give the weapons to the people that demanded it. But now, they are now telling them that they have given them everything. The same police that they cannot pay their rent. I mean, their rent. They cannot pay their wife and needs. They cannot take care of their families because the Zoo Nigerian government is owing them salary for years. Now they are now promising them, not just they are promising them, that they have given them everything. They have given them money, they have given them wealth, they have given them home, and they have given them gun, including the power of authority. For you to understand. So the point here, it is not that they are not speaking, they can't be able to read 1, 2, 3, but the message is the important thing. And they give you the trust of the people. And they give you the trust of the people. So people are going to trust them. People are going to trust them. That is why we're telling you not to trust them, not to trust them. Because they are going to use everything within their power to make sure that. But now the question is, how are you participating in order to do what? To support Eastern Security Network or to support Oduduwa freedom fighters? or to support Hausa freedom fighters or Middle Beltans? What are you doing? That is a question. Once you have a trust of the people, then you can do anything you want. Those ones who are proving stubborn, use your gun to kill them. Now, did you see what happened? They clapped. Oh, yes, please. Now, let us just move forward in English. Hold on, I can't hear anything again.
Live number. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, just hold on, please. Hold on, please. I can't hear. I want you to see the very place, that very place that they are speaking. English. I want you to just, that is exactly what I want you to see. How they are smiling. Just hold on, please. This thing is misbehaving. Just hold on.
IPOB, one family. Biafrans all over the world. If we want safety and security for our people, then let's continue to support Eastern Security Network. All donations are welcome. No contribution is too small or too large. Do your part, knowing that freedom is in our hands and together we must all rise to the occasion. Go to our website to make your contribution, www.ipobinUSA.org/donate. And remember that freedom is not free, but together we restore it, farm by farm, forest by forest, house by house, and street by street.
That mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British. My goodness me, I want to remain in the spirit because
79, 50, 80, 81, 82, 83.
Serve our nation a very special.
164.
165.
167.
Last to the number 168, sir.
And thank you, leader. You're not the commander yet, you're only a leader of the team here. I welcome you formally. I thank Almighty Allah for giving me the opportunity to serve our nation in a very special way. The recruitment has been as a result of the security challenges facing the nation, which we believe you come from a variety of communities who know how best to report instances of movement of people in your domains. That's why you are put in your pen, you are domain, and you are going to stay there and work there in your diverse communities as much as possible. So you must be sincere to you and the God Almighty Allah and the communities you are serving. We believe that you have to contribute when it comes to sharing. Literally, you can get in your communities about the improvement and the people who aid in bettering this security in your various communities in the state and beyond. Please, for God's sake, at all times, try to be honest and share to yourself. Don't get compromised. For God's sake. We should not justify the appointment that is being made to you in your thousands across the country. I wish you all the best, also Allah's guidance. Thank you and God bless you. Sakona shi ne muna duka babban mu Allah guda da ya kaddare an ɗauke ko na aiki na tsaron ƙasa domin ya da cikin ƙasa na tsaro. Ma'ana shi ne an ɗauke ko kowane daga ƙauyukan jihohi daban-daban ranar ku yi aiki cikin wannan ku ya san labarin ƙauyukan ya san mutum ya san mugu ya san mai wata ɗabi'a ya san. In an kawo ɗan sanda ɗan sanda misali da kogi haka nan bai san al'adar garin ku ba bai san halayen garin ku bai san miyagu wani ƙwaiwa amma ku kowane ku ya san miyagu mutane ya akwai cikin ku
Oh my God. Oh my God. I just noticed. Oh my God. Oh my God. I just noticed. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. I just noticed that what I was talking about right now, I was muted all through. I was muted all through. It is what it is. We have to do it again. We have to do it again. We have to do it again. Very, very important. We have to do it again. Now, this very point that you see on your screen, ISWAP claim Nigerian bombing. Some terrorists also boast when they are caught, they are not going to be brought to justice. And point number 3, Islamic State group uses South Africa to channel fund. These are the points. These are the very points that we are going to read, but we're going to take the number 3 point. Then you can go and then take up the number 1 and number 2 by yourself. You can take on the number 1, number 2 by yourself. Now, here we go. Here we go. Just hold on. Hold on. Yeah, here we go. Now look at it here. This is to prove to you exactly what is going on. Look what he said here. Islamic State group uses South Africa to channel fund, and this said by United Nations. That is to tell you that United Nations, when they tell you that Muslim Ghana will be free, don't listen to that. We are going to force them, because United Nations can't even allow Africa to be free. Today, they are controlling our diamonds. Today, they are controlling our crude oils. They are controlling our black stones. They are controlling all the resources. Not even up to 1% is going to Africa. No. In the next 100 years, what is going to be the issue is nothing but water control, water resources control. Now, to also tell you how these people are making wave in all Africa, to make sure that everything about Africa is controlled by them, why the Fulani Islamize Africa. Look at it. Islamic State group uses South Africa to channel fund, UN says. And these are the points. These are 2 points here. It says Uganda and Kenya launder money from ISIS group in Congo. Number point 2, US sanctioned people in South Africa for assisting funding ISIS. And this was reported on the 22nd of July 2022 at about 1645 Central Time. Here it says that Islamic State affiliated are getting financial backing from supporters in South Africa, according to United Nations Security Council report. So you see, they are very much aware. They can do anything. Don't expect them to help you. We are not. He said the document published this week said Uganda and Kenya generate wealth in countries including South Africa and in London, and they proceed to a rebel group in the Democratic Republic of Congo that sworn allegiance to Islamic State. Just like Nigeria. As Nigeria has sworn allegiance to Islamic State, so Dr. Congo have also done what? Sworn allegiance to Islamic State. And why is it called Dr. Congo? I want you to know this. This D and this R, then Congo. That is why you see Dr. Congo, but it is actually Democratic Republic of Congo. So in a short abbreviation, Dr. Congo, that DR, Dr. Congo. Now, it said that the Dr. Congo has sworn allegiance to Islamic State, just like Nigeria. It said Aligned Democrat Forces, as the group is known, also received funding from Uganda. The Allied Democratic Forces, just like the police in Nigeria. As long as that you can use your system to work for them, you're gonna get fund. The people that make tons between the 24 to $100 million every year just for expenditure of weapons. So if your security forces is ready to assign allegiance to them, they are going to do what? They are going to support you. Here it says also receive funding from Uganda business owners. It said even the business owners are supporting them. So you yourself that is watching me or listening to these brokers, how are you supporting? That is a question. How are you supporting Eastern Security Network? How are you supporting Eastern Security Network? I said that is a question that each and every one of us have to answer to ourselves. What are you doing to support the ESN? What are you doing to make sure that there is a flow of funding for ESN?
IPOB, one family. Biafrans all over the world. If we want safety and security for our people, then let's continue to support Eastern Security Network. All donations are welcome. No contribution is too small or too large. Do your part, knowing that freedom is in our hands and together we must all rise to the occasion. Go to our website to make your contribution, www.ipobinUSA.org/donate. And remember that...
So simple. How many of you are participating, supporting as a business owners to have a flow of funding transferred to our men on the ground? This is the website. We are fighting a just cause. We can be open to do what we're doing, but they cannot. They cannot. Which is a very, very shameful thing to us. Which is a very, very shameful thing to us. We must continue. We must continue. We must continue. Here he said, the ability of Islamic State leadership to direct and maintain the control over funding flow to global affiliates remains resilient. They are very resilient in that. The report cities member states are saying, while the group's strengthening has been greatly diminished in Iraq and Syria, where it owns have a large swath of territory, its propaganda focus has shifted. Its propaganda, now propaganda, they are calling it propaganda. This is the UN that is going to free you and free our leader, Mazen Nabekano. It is calling it propaganda. That its propaganda have shifted to groups that have pledged allegiance, including those in Afghanistan and in Nigeria. Look at it. Look at it. Focus have shifted to groups that have played allegiance to them, including Afghanistan and Africa in Nigeria. Afghanistan and Africa in Nigeria. You know what I'm saying now? So Africa. Where in Africa? Nigeria. Who are recruiting Fulani herdsmen, terrorists in Nigerian police? Nigeria. He said Dr. Congo and Mozambique affiliate has been wreaking havoc. ISIS leadership direct transaction involved global affiliates and recipients, including a branch in Afghanistan. According to the report, funding to an African affiliate goes through the group's office in Somalia. Once member state highlighted the emerging importance of South Africa in facilitating transfer of funds from IC leadership to affiliate on the continent. The UN said the monitoring team is aware of several large transactions totaling more than $1 million. And the people who are involved on this transaction are the people that were sanctioned by the United States of America. The US in March sanctioned 4 people living in South Africa, accusing them of exploiting the country financial system to facilitate funding for IC branches and network across Africa. It said the United Nations monitoring the team continued to receive reports that IC and its rival Al-Qaeda are using cryptocurrency to solicit donations and support activities. Now, this man that is making sure that one of the people in America, that Fulani man that I talked about, I remember he had a GoFundMe preaching to these people, his Muslim brothers, to make sure that they dip their hands in their pocket to support the cause of Islam, that they are going to start from Africa. They are going to start in Nigeria. I don't know if I'm making sense here. Am I speaking to some people here? Do you understand what I'm saying now? Am I speaking to some people here? He had a GoFundMe. They use GoFundMe to support the cause of Islam. He said that they're going to start from Nigeria. And this man is in Nigeria. Do you understand what I'm saying now? He is in Nigeria. He had visited in Nigeria. He won an award in Nigeria. He is in Ghana. He's traveling all over Africa. You understand what I'm saying now? Let's continue. The reason why I bring out this point because of this soliciting cryptocurrency solicitate donation and support activities. Now here it said the Somalian-based Al-Qaeda, Al-Shabaab Al-Qaeda, most powerful African affiliate, has 24 million available annual for spending on weapons and explosive. According to the report, the group earned between 50 to 100 million, it said. Look at it here. Do you understand what I'm saying now? So our people really need to wake up from their sleep. Really need to wake up from our sleep. Very, very important. It is very, very important. It is very, very important. I just noticed that the program, as we're having this analysis, it was muted for quite some time, but we have to still go back again and redo it again because it is what we are doing. It is voluntarily. Nobody call us on this job. We were born for this. Do you understand what I'm saying now? We are born for this. Nobody calls us. What we are doing is voluntarily. We are not being paid for it. That is why we must do everything what we have to do to make sure that Biafra is restored. Now, these are the points that I want you to take in back of your mind in order to get use of this information, because these very informations that we are giving you, it is truth, nothing but the truth. There is no mixing words. Do you understand what I'm saying now? There is no mixing words. There is no propaganda. Everything we are telling you is nothing but the truth. Do you understand? Everything that we're telling you is nothing but the truth, because we want to go home. Africans want to go home. Do you understand what I'm saying now? Africans want to go home. Everybody wants to go home. You want to go home. Me, I want to go home. And that is why that we have to do what we have to do to make sure that we do what we have to do in order to do what? To go home together. Just like as this music is coming right now. It's part of the struggle. It's part of the struggle. And then if you have not subscribed to this music platform, you can go and you can go and do so. You can go and do so as quickly as possible, because anytime we release a new song, you are gonna get it. You understand what I'm saying? Now, this is an official platform. This is an official platform where my music on Nikem Official is being uploaded. This is the official platform. This is the official platform where my music is being uploaded. So now, let us get this song.
Think about freedom, think about Biafra now. I wanna go home. Think about freedom, think about Biafra now.
I don't know what
I wanna go home.
Okay. I think we have to bring it to the end. We have to bring it to the end. I still remember Mazi or the Gaman Kandele Mwachineke, aka Afro Concrete, the second disciple of Onyen the Mazunam, the Kano, today, the 13th day of August 2022. And we're going to continue again some other time to always bring it back to back the way it is and how it is.
Freedom is not free, but together we restore it. Farm by farm, forest by forest, house by house, and street by street.
Heaven. Your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have spilled, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth.